I always like seeing a nice set of twins. Blood is showing us that he is the throat goat of China. I have truly become unburdened from society's norms. And most importantly, monkeys don't need to worry about the IRS. Bet she likes to be called mommy. The lack of diverse bugs is quite concerning here. I laid a path for you. Well, I kinda did most of the work. But you owe me. Can't a guy just do a favor for someone and have them owe one? God. You made it. Welcome back to another SolidSol video. Today, I was minding my own business and suffering away in the menu screen simulator when, fortunately, another Souls-like title just drops into my lap. Everywhere I looked, people are pretty much saying this game is Game of the Year, but when a game like Concord gets released next to it, every game is gonna be Game of the Year, in my opinion. And it's gonna be all oiled up, too. You're saying Game of the Year? I'm saying, why won't the pain stop? Wukong Black Myth just might be the first and most ambitious AAA title that has the scope of the famous From Software titles like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, and of course even God of War to enter this market from China. When I first saw the teasers for this game, I honestly thought to myself, this is probably just going to be another Chinese Souls-like, and I'm pretty much right. However, I will say this game actually has some life to it. Whether it be bosses that have 10 hit strings before you can land one hit in, essentially fighting a Sekiro boss with Dark Souls 2 mechanics, or a vast open world to sort out the lore, I think there's a little something for everyone here. One thing that really caught my eye was that I'll look out into the horizon, and if I could see it, well, then I could probably go there and find a path. Wukong actually does that, and after nearly finishing my playthrough and spending so much time on it, I was pretty shocked on how much detail they put into this game. I found myself looking through the lore, the creatures that I had encountered. I grew up watching all the Asian dramas, whether it be Thai, Japanese, Chinese, and even Indian when I was younger, but seeing the fantasy come to life is quite frankly unreal, especially in some of my favorite genres, the Souls-like series, because these games today just aren't as challenging as From Software titles. I'm sure millions of the Chinese people playing this game right now are proud of the developers and the company working on this title, because remember, a delayed game will eventually be good, but a bad game is bad forever, and you can definitely tell they took their time on this. I took a look at the Steam charts, and Wukong's peak player base reaches 2.3 million players at the time of making this video. Compare this to Elden Ring, which is almost 1 million players, can really put into perspective why companies like Disney and pretty much any movie company likes to cater to China. There's a ton of freaking people and a huge market for them. And it's not just that they contracted brain rot, there's plenty of more reasons for it. Why does Wukong reach such high numbers? Well, to plainly put, there hasn't been a Souls-like title that focuses on Chinese mythology or fantasy at this level. Team Ninja did a game called Wukong that focuses more on the fall of the Han Dynasty shortly before the Three Kingdoms, and I do love the Dynasty Warriors series, but this game was riddled with performance issues at launch, and there was quite a different approach of its previous predecessor, Neo 2, which was a satisfactory game and quite a success for this company. However, Wukong changed their entire mechanics and went with the new route, which I am all for trying to make things new, because I'm sure the developers don't want me doing the same game over and over again, but Wukong didn't feel as massive because they sectioned the world off into missions. Wukong sorts their worlds by chapters, but within each chapter there are a plethora of areas to explore and to discover. I will say both games have their pros and cons, but Wukong definitely kicked it up a notch, especially for a company that has previously worked on MOBA-esque mobile games. I looked into the past titles they worked on and didn't look like Skull and Bones quadruple A quality in my opinion. Now, Wukong's graphics fidelity is one of the best I've ever seen, and more impressive part is that there are so many baddies in this game for you gooners to enjoy it out here. There's tons of angry people out there that are pretty upset we get to look at pretty people on the screen. I, for one, am all for artistic expression, alright? I can play this game with one hand as well as the next guy. I mean, have you seen the average person? I see the average person every single day. I don't need to see them in my video games all the damn time, especially as my lead character, unless we are returning to Monk. It doesn't matter what a character looks like, as long as they have a good story arc, good character progression, I'm probably gonna find a way to empathize with them, even if it's a character that looks like Gollum. If you want to put something aesthetically pleasing to the eye, you should be allowed to do that. If you want your game to be represented by ugly characters, like in Concord, we can let the sales speak for themselves. I mean, what do you want China to do? Put their ugliest women out in their biggest open world game ever? That sounds like a recipe for failure. Seeing the monkey take a page out of Jin Sakai's book and just relax. You get to enjoy the scenery of the land, Every time I meditate and start writing haikus, I'm glad I get this piece because I know the next boss is going to be a pain in my ass later. Honestly, might have to start learning some Chinese swears at this point. Games made today aren't immune to being compared to the giants of the industry. Truly, it feels like there is no more originality, just ideas that have been thrown on the wall to see what sticks. I think Sekiro was one of those games that came out and really changed how we play since they introduced the deflex system. With the lack of co-op, it was really hard for new players and old Dark Souls veterans to adapt to the new combat style. Wukong really doesn't bring in anything new, but simply adds variety in this category. You don't get to build your own character when it comes to stats, instead you have different staff stances and spells that can be similar to Neo's stances but aren't entirely new moves at all, simply a different heavy attack input that has flashy animations, deals more damage, yet you are still bound to using the same light string exactly how you play in Sekiro. It essentially takes great things from other Souls-like titles and creates its own vision in a Chinese mythological world. Honestly, if it's the CCP's idea on trying to get us more interested in Chinese stuff, like, I'm totally okay with that. I am honestly okay with that. They're gonna be our overlords soon anyway, so we might as well learn their culture and pretty much everything about them. I mean, they have control over the gacha industry already with Genshin, Honkai Star Rails, all those games out there. We are basically cooked. They got a hold of TikTok, and we might as well give them the Souls-like genre while we're at it. Now, that's just my brief analysis of the game itself. I had a great time so far with it, and I'm gonna show you my journey of returning to Monk. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am looking all oiled up for For Honor right now. I come across a homeless old man and his son. Well, the only reasonable thing was to smack the homeless man with a stick. But my boy had some compound V, and he actually just grew some superpowers. I really don't think killing his homeless dad was the right play. So I just opted to fight the big boy himself, and the old man basically just threw his feces at me. After the dad runs away from me, he finds his son Peter Pettigrew. But it seems like he's gonna betray his father just like he betrayed Harry's parents. Luckily, Shrek had given me a great rat stew recipe, so I'm pretty excited for barbecue tonight. Crouching Tiger Temple. Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon, anybody? Where is my green destiny sword? Am I gonna get a new weapon besides this staff, perchance? I don't think so. It's because the monkey uses a staff, unfortunately. And we come across gender swap Tigress. When are we gonna stop the gender swapping, boys? Oh, don't worry, my Tiger's friendly. He just wants to play. Tigress uses some blood manipulation techniques, but unfortunately for Tigress, I have 5,000 hours in For Honor, and I'm going to abuse my dodge cancel recoveries. Luckily for him though, For Honor taught me nothing about skill, so I obviously will die. Holy crap, that's fast. Even so, I persevered, something that For Honor players usually don't do because they just rage quit every game. But we downloaded his moveset and started to clap back. Oh, that's so freaking sick. And we finally see some diverse characters with the shield now. Unfortunately, I do find myself stuck between fighting the camera and a bunch of rat men. Damn these vermin. And honestly, this is the first time I ever got ledged in this game. Oh my god, I absolutely got cooked there. Fighting another boss when I didn't even get to heal. This is ridiculous. And then we come across Garignac, the most original form of boss, and we seem to also be stopped by invisible walls. What is happening to my screen? Oh no, I can't even go over there. I've been had. I'm afraid I've lost the plot, boys. Not that bad, actually. What are these babies doing? He's got babies. He's got kids. I don't want to kill him anymore. He's got rock babies. This horse guy reminds me of a certain anime I've seen online. I'm not sure where I saw it from, though. And after defeating some of these bosses, you are now able to acquire some of their movesets that you can use in-game. It's pretty gnarly. They basically just go off onto your enemies. It's kind of sick. And we can't have a game without the slip and slide. Whee! Seems like there's also plenty of friendly furries to help you along the way. I guess all furries aren't so bad. Alright, I'm playing way too much of this game, I'll tell you what. I'm trying to turn into a monk myself. I mean, 90% of this game's population is animals or monsters, man. What am I supposed to do with that? You've given me no other options here. What'd you do with the rest of the body, though? Oh, it stops me from using my moves. Holy crap. I can't even... Okay. All of our powers at the beginning of the game. We can use our Boruto powers. Simmer down, sir. Simmer down. Oh, God. We're getting cooked as we speak. Oh, wait for... I can't even hit him over here. What is going on here? I can't even go... We're off the map. We're literally off the map. I can't even dodge away. What the heck is going on in this game? Oh, my God. Dude, I can't, he goes off the map. This boss likes to go off the map where I can't even get to him. And that's kind of annoying. It looks like I can go there, but I can't. Kind of like how I can see women, but I can't have women. But that might be just because I'm an Overwatch player. This is a beautiful story so far, though. Oh my god, I knew it! I knew it! Looks like we're married. looks like we made it, boys. We made it. And we managed to get our happily ever after. Tanjiro! Basically, the moral of the story is that women are wolf in sheep's clothing. So that's just China's word, not mine. Please don't cancel me, I'm just the messenger boy. But I snapped back to reality and realized I could never land a Kitsune babe like that. I happen to live in a sad place called reality. We are in the snowy mountains. Far away, the misty mountain. Hopefully we'll see some Dwalwi, and we'll see Gimli, son of Groin. I seem to also have come across one of my ancestors, but they're a lot more, how should I say this without offending anybody? They act more like animals because he attacked me straight up without any warning whatsoever. It's the blacksmith from God of War. He just needs to be blue real quick. He needs to do some blue face real quick, so I can call him Yondu. Oh my god, that thing is freaking disgusting. Looks like the underside of my balls. Hey, can I be like this forever though? I am vengeance. It's the ugly baby. I got grabbed. That was totally on accident. Totally on accident. Ow. And right here in 4K is where bosses will run around the map and give you barely a chance to hit them once. I can't even hit this guy. How do I hit him? Stop moving. Oh my goodness, dude. He doesn't give me a chance to hit him. Woo, that was fucking sick. Honestly, perfect timing. What the fuck? Why are you attacking the body? Stop attacking the body. Attack the head. Please. My god. That was painful. Sheesh. And of course, they added the jailers from Dark Souls 3 to take away all of my plot armor. I also really enjoyed talking to these NPCs, and they basically reminded me of the Dark Souls NPCs who were essentially stuck in that world, and there was nothing they could really do about it. And after reaching the top of this cavern, which was basically a maze, I looked at how big the world really was. The scope of this area is gargantuan. So after beating Kang Jin, she officially lives rent-free in my head. Monkeys are set in their ways. Kind of racist, you ask me. And apparently all this time we were on top of a turtle, so Squirtle joined our team. What's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Vaporeon. There is a high level of detail in this game, because as soon as you walk away from an NPC that is talking to you, they will actually notice it. I wasn't even listening to him. That's hilarious. Damn, this guy's putting some work and he's throwing up on him. He's whacking him with the freaking rake. He's getting kind of cooked though, not gonna lie. Now that I have the Shadow Clone Jutsu, I can pretty much just wail on anybody that I see. My personal philosophy is violence is the answer to all evil. Beat him his rights, I say. Non-white. What's wrong with white? What's wrong with white? White is right, boys. This guy gets to parry and we don't. I wanna parry in this game. Parry this, you clown. Holy crap. Oh, I'm dead. Honestly, I forgot that I had a jumping light and jumping heavy attack, and it did quite a bit of damage. It's great to get in range too, and it really helped me beat this boss. I don't know why, but a lot of these guys look like someone from Harry Potter. This guy specifically looks like the Minister of Magic's butler. Okay, never mind. We actually found Yondu. Sadly, this NPC actually is blind, and I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for him. The only time he actually sees me is when I start dodging and moving around. Holy crap, is that God of... That's God of War. It's God of War from Ragnarok. I mean, it's from Fortnite. It's Kratos from Fortnite. The enemy diversity is crazy. And you remember that baby that we saw earlier? Well, basically he got a glow up, as you can see. Man's got the shape of my boy Shigoki. My sack awaits misguided souls. Like, oh my gosh, dude, this guy is hitting on me. I'm going to report him to HR. So after reporting him to HR, which probably isn't gonna do anything, we got teleported to the Eclipse and we're fighting our long lost brother, who killed all of our family members just so we could activate his Sharingan. And then of course I transform into my big bro, but the question is, where are all my little people representation? These monks are huge. Good news is that we're still a monkey. Bad news is we're a dark monkey. I'm also looking like I just came out of the goon cave. This man is not edging anymore. He's at the end of his grind. Look at those gold cheeks. I also figured out that you had to do like a charged heavy to actually break his gold status. Did you guys know a pig can orgasm for 90 minutes? Boy, I can't wait to try this out later. I know I got the looks for it. Perhaps we'll transform and use all these. Oh, dude, we are actually melting her. Melting the sister, my stepsister. Listen, I don't want it to kill you because spiders are good for the environment. You got that big booty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoa, I think I just lost my edging streak. My goth mommy, boys. That's what we've been waiting for. Wait, so is she a baddie? Or, well, she's a baddie. Is she a baddie or is she a good girl? I don't know. I also found Tuck and Roll from Bug's Life, and it seems like they had a bunch of babies together. This is pretty diverse. They've actually been in the Gooner Cave, boys. Dead ass. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna be your best friend. Yeah, that's a Buddha right hand. Oh, they're gonna eat him up good. Someone explain the lore to me here. I don't know what's going on here. I've completely lost the plot. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's old! Old, that's a boomer. That is a boomer right there. Actual boomer. How would I know? Because I'm also pretty much dead inside. I'm literally stuck. I need to heal. I'm stuck, step. Oh my god, what do I do here? What do I do? I need more poison resistance. Yeah, it's Joe over for me. Oh yeah, oh my god. Makes the entire floor full of webs sticky, you know? Kinda reminds me of a Reddit mod's room. It's not doing anything. Oh god, it's killing me! Oh, there's spiders on me! This is so gross! Oh, I'm gonna throw up! This is so gross! I hate spiders. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is gross as hell. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, absolutely ridiculous. And we have this panther-looking motherfudger from Kung Fu Panda. No, that's a tiger. Tiger dragon. I don't know. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon fist. I also found a school where they're being indoctrinated that Kung Fu is the best martial art. So the women villain were just misunderstood. Okay, I get it now. It's gonna be, well, I'm surprised I have at least 70 FPS so far. So he's a centipede. Oh my god. The animations in this game are ridiculously good. It's pretty well optimized. Actually well optimized. I'm just gonna keep dodging. I'll just keep dodging and hopefully I can avoid all of it. But where's my harem? Oh, he's doing a magic trick. I've seen these. I've seen these. The sword retracts back into the handle. It's actually not a real blade. I literally have no stamina. I can barely attack him. I can't even, I have no stamina to do anything. We saved Granny and now we can marry all 7 of her daughters. We're basically rudes. You can never trust a fox. Never trust a fox. That's what I learned from Zootopia. I also found out from Zootopia that people would rather much date Judy than date a British woman. That and furries are getting way too powerful. That's fucking hilarious. One more to add to the harem, boys. Elden Ring DLC has no partners for you to, you know, rest your weary head on their laps. So this game's already a 10 out of 10 for me. And we found the fox's mom, and we can see that they're trying to push the hag psyop, boys. It's Raiden. He was tired of being in Mortal Kombat, a failure of a game. So he went to Wukong. Dude, I worked my ass off. This is like 3 freaking phases, or 4. I think I may have lost the plot. This music reminds me of that one Kung Fu Hustle scene with the 2 assassin musicians. The blind one that just shoots out a bunch of weapons with their string instrument. The goat awaits us. Let us go, because I think he might be dying of brain rot. It's a man, baby. We've been had. Red boy, Hellboy's son, gendered confused son. Bosses don't need to fight. I honestly do not know. I have the reaction time of a 15-year-old boy on Adderall. Oops, never mind. Oh crap, hold on, give me a second. I need to breathe. I need a breather. Heal real quick. Okay, we're good. I took all that to the face, not gonna lie to you. I had to bring out the old man. Oh, I can't believe I've been jebaited, boys. We've been catfished again. We're never safe. Stay safe out there, boys. I came here to play as a monkey to turn my brain off, but it seems like I just can't do that. I practically need to emotionally invest in all of these boss fights. I definitely am. I feel it now. This is super upbeat. Dude, I don't get to attack. Am I gonna attack yet? No, okay, no, not yet. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Dude, I swear, if I have to fight a 3rd boss, I'm gonna lose it. I'm actually going to lose it. I'm fighting Axel right now. I don't know where Roxas is. It's Goku. Whoa, it's Simbus. Oh snap. That's how Goku came to be, huh? Is this early access Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero?